just now finished cutting out my pieces. I am looking at the stacks here and trying to figure out if I should do a pattern that's a little more randomized or something that is like a set pattern. Doing a set pattern is going to require like a certain...
Morning. Sheepy PJs. Glasses for the eyes that do not like to see in the morning. And I am vlogmasing and catching up on your vlogmases. And I am gonna have to spend some time this morning before I start work to get this mess under control. I'll show you. Just a few days ago, everything was so clean. Look, that's my bouquet from the wedding in a cup. But it's just out of control again. Oh well, it's okay, we're home. Hey y'all, it is December 18th and Vlogmas. I feel very out of sorts today. I intended to get lots of work done today now that we are home from the hospital. Thank you all so much for all of your well wishes and thoughts and prayers. They were felt, they were needed. We went in after my son had a seizure. We thought actually might have been a stroke, and the doctors thought it was a stroke for the first 12 or so hours we were there. And that is a scary thing, to be told by the doctors that they think your son had a stroke and probably it was caused by a mass or a blood clot in his brain. And that was what we started the day with on Saturday. So yes, it was a huge relief to not have that be the case. But we finally left the hospital after still really not having a whole lot of answers, but with some medication just in case it happens again, and with some appointments for some follow-up tests. So we're grateful to be sleeping in our own beds and still be looking for some answers, but you know, that is that. Such is the world sometimes, right? I was able to go and be with my best friend in her wedding, and that was lovely. I put some pictures in yesterday's video, so hopefully you saw those. Yeah, it was just a great time, a great event, so lovely, and I was thrilled to be able to still be a part of it. So today I have finished the sock tube I've been talking to y'all about, and I've put in one of the heels. So I have one sock totally all the way done. I'm sorry for the lighting. It's a little weird because I'm recording at night. And then I have just put in my needles for the second sock tube, and I will be cutting that row. I will be cutting that row in between there. And I'll probably do that tomorrow and finish up that sock tomorrow. So that will be great. That pair will be done and ready to wrap. We're leaving town either Friday or Saturday to go out of town for Christmas, so it will be great to have that. Just one less thing kind of waiting to the last minute. But that is really it for my crafting. I have another sock that I worked on a little bit. I think, not counting my blanket whips, once I finish that pair of socks, I will be at 22 works in progress, which, y'all, in either right before the hurricane, I was at 40. So I've frogged a lot of things, I have finished a lot of things, and I'm so proud of myself. I can't believe my goal was to have 20 or less whips by the end of 2017, and I might be able to do it. I'm so excited by that prospect. Technically, I still have those blankets, but in my own rules, since I'm making the rules, blankets don't really count. Yeah, I mean, there has just not been a lot of knitting over the last couple of days. And unfortunately, I kind of lost a work day today, sort of getting mentally and physically back into the real world after a hospital weekend. And then also, I was supposed to be working yesterday and today on a big shop update that was supposed to happen on probably Wednesday or Thursday this week. And if it happens before I go out of town, it's going to be Friday. I am so sorry that it's going to be later, and that means that for sure nothing would arrive before Christmas, but that's okay. It is what it is. And I just will be excited this week to be playing in the dye pots, to work on a few last things for filling up the shop one last time before we go into 2018. And yes, I think that's it for right now. I really don't have a lot of news, and I don't even think there was a ton of video today, but I hope that you all had lovely days. And one thing that made me happy today after a crazy weekend was I got a Christmas card in the mail from a knitting friend, and it is the 3rd or 4th that I have gotten from knitting friends, and it's friends that I have created relationships with just because of knitting. And they're people that wouldn't have sent me cards last year, or certainly not 2 years ago. And I'm so grateful for all of the friends and acquaintances and customers and people that I have met because of knitting. And so that was a happy thing to have this week, today. Oh, if I look and sound exhausted, I am. But tomorrow is a new day, and it is Nick's birthday, my little hospital child. So tomorrow is his birthday, and we will get to celebrate him and have a lovely day. So I will see you all tomorrow.